Alright, so this is part 2 to the Sour Patch Kids longboard. This is where I get the general shape of my board. And the way that I do that is I take brown craft paper. They have thicker stuff and then they have this thinner stuff. I like the thinner stuff because it folds easier. But the thicker stuff is easier to trace. And you'll see what I'm talking about later on in the video. So here I fold it in half because it's easier to draw something one time than it is to like copy what you did on the other side. So here I found the center of the board that I poured, folded this paper in half, and now I'm going and I'm finding the shape of what I want half of this to look like. So I cut that out, and then when I open it, I have a symmetrical longboard shape. Does that make sense? You'll see what I'm talking about. Watch right here. It's easier to do something once than it is to replicate it. Right, so you see how it's taped on center? All right, now you open it up and it matches. Ta-da! From here, you're gonna have to do any touch-ups. I went a little bit wide, so I'm gonna have to trim some off the edge. And so here you just kind of make any adjustments. Like if it just looks like crap, then maybe start over. All right, anyways, so it was just a little bit wide on that one spot, so I am trimming it down and then it comes out fabulous. This is my morning voice, guys. It's like 6:30 a.m. All right, so open it up and that is perfect. Once I have the shape that I want, I'm going to tack it down in the front and in the back. And I have two little lines that represent center on the board, on the Sour Patch Kids board. So I am just putting those, I'm just putting tape in both of those areas. Alright, so from there I use this little charcoal pencil and I draw straight lines from on top of the paper to off the paper. And this like traces out. I have a couple of MDF templates that I have made, just because it's easier to cut MDF than it is black walnut. But I don't have any this size. So this is a 42-inch longboard. I had one, but I left it when I moved. So yeah, I don't have that anymore. Anyways, I go all the way around and I trace this, and then I'm gonna cut it out. I am using the fast wood jigsaw blades until I realized I just spent all that money on a bandsaw and I've never even used it. I had a hell of a time even setting it up and like tracking the blade and doing all that stuff. So I'm cutting one side with the jigsaw and then I'm having an epiphany and cutting the other side with my bandsaw. Like, I even started cutting the other side until I realized, what the hell are you doing? Like, you got a big old pretty saw in there. Look, that was like my ta-da. Alright, so as you can see, this cuts so much easier. And I have carpal tunnel really bad, so my hands, like, I need all the help I can get on vibrations. Oh, by the way, I have an appointment down in Ann Arbor today to get checkup on my hand that got injured. When I ripped out the tendons and stuff like that. So I will be headed down to Ann Arbor today. Alright, so here I am just going to take out the pintail. Oh, I'm roughing it up still. Alright, here I'm getting a rough, this is like a rough design because I'm going to smooth everything out with my sander. Alright, you guys, this about wraps it up. I will be continuing to work on this today, and this is what I've got so far. This is like a rough draft. She's so pretty. Oh, I ordered the trucks and the wheels. I'm gonna add them at the end of this video. They look like the freaking candies, yo. Sweet. Don't these look like candy? Okay, bye.